One thing I do miss, I have to admit I do miss this. I miss the handoff between you and Chris Cuomo. Why? For one thing, because you used to say, I love you, brother.
Yeah.
And he would say, I love you, brother.
Yeah.
And it was something about seeing a black man and a white man on television doing that was like, wow. You know, especially during the time of, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement and everything like that. Do you still love him?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. I love everybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course I still love
That's what you tell a woman when you're really done with her. You know?
Well, you forget, you know me.
It's 2022. You know, I almost kissed my Uber driver on the way over here for evading traffic. Listen.
Just because he got you through traffic,
Listen. We're making strides.
Raise your standards.
We're making strides to detoxify masculinity. Let's do a social experiment. Gary,
Don't,
look at Charlamagne, and tell him he's the most beautiful, dark-skinned black man you've ever seen in your life.
You're the most beautiful, dark-skinned black man you ever...
Okay, I'm in the middle of this. Wait a minute, let me back up. I'm not used to being in the middle.
Would masculinity be a little less toxic if, like, men had free-flowing compliments coming at them from their peers? No? First of all, I think that was a woman who answered that. Stay out of grown men's conversations. Okay?
CNN is towing this line of, like, both-siderism, and I don't think there's two sides to hiding nuclear secrets.
That's scary, though, because if we treat, like, the news like a playlist on, like, Spotify or Tidal, it's like we literally could listen to whatever we want to hear when we want to hear it.
Yeah.
Is that good if we can know where to go to hear what we want to hear?
Oh, it's not good, but it's American.
Ken Starr, who prosecuted Bill Clinton for the Monica Lewinsky scandal, has died at the age of 76. Yes. In lieu of flowers, the family has asked that you leave a donation on the blue dress of your choice. What?
He's doing something that happens in politics all the time. George Bush benefited from it. You do try to lower the expectations on your own performance and campaign.
Yeah.
That's really Herschel Walker. That's it. I know you want. I know you're a political analyst, but I'm a Negro from the streets. He dumb.
I think Herschel's a good communicator. I think majority of people in Georgia probably sound like him and can relate to him more than they can, you know, in academics.
Yeah. That's what they could say about Donald Trump.
Wait, yeah, that's my question. I'm obviously not as intellectually fit as Tara and Charlamagne. I thought if 2016 taught us anything is to be cunning, like you said. You got to say the craziest stuff. Stacey Abrams, for all I know, I'm from New York, but I know her to be respectful, noble, decent human being. What are you doing? You wasting your time. She out here being Ashanti. You need to be the city girl. That's what you need to be. Yo, if she came out tomorrow and was like, we're gonna take these white men, we're gonna take all their money, get them pregnant, kick them out the house, people would be like, yo, Stacey in her bag.
That shit. Yeah. Herschel Walker, Miss Pat's boy. The former University of Georgia football star and current Georgia Senate candidate is in the news again because when he was asked about his upcoming debate with his opponent, the Reverend Raphael Warnock, he said this.
I'm this country boy, you know, I'm not that smart, and he's that preacher, he's a smart man, wear these nice suits, so he's gonna show up and embarrass me at the debate October the 14th.
Hey, man, you gotta respect it. That's from the 8 Mile School of Campaigning. Live your truth so nobody can use your truth against you. He's up there like, yeah, that's right. The other guy's smarter than me. In fact, I'm so dumb, I can't spell CTE, okay? Now, the reason Herschel is a legitimate contender is because you would be surprised at how many people in Georgia sound just like him. Herschel is speaking a language that they understand, okay? While Raphael Warnock might be talking at and over people, Herschel is talking to them, not to mention admitting he's not as smart as Raphael Warnock probably makes him endearing to a lot of people, and this might make Warnock pull his punches during the debate because he doesn't want to beat up on him too badly, okay? Miss Pat, you know, not to out you on TV, but you're from Georgia, okay? it's my...
Herschel Walker remind me, and I hate to say this, of a black man that is ignorant with good sex. That's it.
How do you know he got good sex?
Because anybody talk like Herschel Walker is dumb on paper, but bedroom action is fire.
I feel like your legacy is bigger than that sex tape. It's been bigger than that sex tape. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like we ever looked at you and said that's what Ray J's known for. I think she gets that more than you.
Nah.
She definitely does.
I felt, but you gotta think, like, even if everybody, I feel like everybody just kind of let it go. But the stench is still down. No.
What you mean? Ray J, what you talking about?
I don't know why half the men do what they do, but I know women better get out here and start cheating too. See, that's why we ain't going nowhere, because you bitches got quiet. If somebody cheating on you, I'm cheating on you, everybody cheating. And we'll meet up on Thursday and get together. Thursday will be our relationship day, since you can't stop cheating and neither can I.
And the reason they didn't vote for Stacey Abrams is because black women are hard to control. I've been married to one for a long time. They will not. No one.
We're not trying to control all.
No.
Yeah. Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story about the original Munch, is one of the most popular shows on Netflix, okay? The creators say they made it to center on the victims, which conveniently ignores objections from survivors and the victims' families, who say they prefer not to log into Netflix, hear the dumb noise, and see the guy who ate their cousin's ass, and not in the fun way. Now,
How do I follow? That's like serial killer humor. Go ahead. Go for it.
I didn't say a joke.
You said two, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike, you know, you got a lot of flack when you met with Brian Kemp, but some great things have come of that, though, right?
Both of them pray to white Jesus. That's all that's nice. I just want to say that. And I just say that because much of the stuff that's been used to malign Walker to black men has been used to malign Warnock. And it's just, I don't like for black people to go for that. So when we're talking about moral objectivity, most politicians ain't shit and they're whores for money.
That's right.
And that's just what it is. So,
But then don't vote 'em in.
But the question
It's up to us. We vote 'em
which
in.
prostitute is working my strip for me? So when you go vote, think about that in terms of pimping, because I don't trust nobody that pray to white Jesus. I don't care who.
Well,
they
Mike,
are.
what pimp are you going to vote for?
I'm a
Georgia.
player, man. I'm going to hold my vote. You know what I mean?
Like in some of these cases, you know, there are street laws too, right? We've always advocated to not snitch.
Yes.
So what about these brothers who get on these records and snitch on their
Well, I didn't get this not snitch laws from the streets. I got it from my mother.
Okay.
And my mother said, it's three of y'all. There's you and your two sisters. Figure the shit out amongst yourself. Because you tell, hold on.
But Mike, your mama was a dope.
No, my mom did sell drugs.
Exactly.
Goddamn, look, that was with a white hoe. I would have got away with that with a white one. Yeah, my mom was a cocaine trafficker.
That's nice.
All right.
She should rap about that.
Shouts
That's an
out
album I would buy.
Yeah. Shouts out to Denise.
Yeah, I know it's gang
Why is
violence
Hunter
and
Biden
someone...
not in jail?
Because he don't
I
rap.
saw that smoking crack. I seen him with a prostitute. That mother out smoking crack doing business in Ukraine now. Thug told me he bought Balenciaga, and I know that not to be true. So why in our community
I don't like when we bring up Thug.
Don't what about it?
No.
Don't what about
What I'm saying is the guys that we're currently cheering for to be in jail are still allegedly.
Yeah.
They're being charged. They're not guilty, yet we talk from a place
I
of
ain't talking
guilt.
about them.
No, but they're entitled
I'm talking about them little young
But the
dudes who
white
smoking on packs.
crack
Yeah, but what about them dudes?
on TV.
But Mike, what about them rappers who be on record smoking packs and they're actually naming people that they actually killed?
Did they name that? We killed the Jets, they got killed in their versus hood. See, because that nuance kind of comes. See, because a lot of the rappers, again, rappers are the representatives of the real gangsters.
Yeah.
A lot of times rappers like, the op get killed, they get them, oh, my op got shot. Yeah, he just rapping.
shit go
He
hard.
not the killer. The killer's the tall, quiet in the corner.
Yes, but you know what though?
That used to be the case.
Now they, yeah.
Not nowadays.
Now they-
right.
We glorify killers all the time.
By the way,
We love killers in this
But
country.
hold on though.
We-
But music
we
is
do.
but music is a powerful tool, especially
Yes.
in the Black community. We went from Negro spirituals and slave days using music to guide people to freedom to the civil rights era, arm in arm for rights. To now we're glorifying this.
You never heard of
Glorifying
Stagger Lee?
killers? I'm just.
Have you ever heard of Stagger Lee?
Yes.
What is Stagger Lee?
Okay, what's Stagger Lee? Stagger Lee was a pimp who wore a Stetson cap, who killed the nigga for knocking off his cap and wrote a song about it.
What was the name of the song?
Stagger Lee. Stagger Lee.
Wait, Jamel, I always wonder this because you say things that people don't necessarily like. And have you ever been approached in the street?
No, I mean, to quote that great urban philosopher, Cedric the Entertainer, I wish a motherfucker would.
The family of George Floyd is launching a $250 million defamation suit against Kanye. And it's one thing to take away someone's social media, it's another thing to take away their money. Okay, will more defamation lawsuits become the thing that regulates slander?
Let me chime in on that because this was not just about slander. As you know, I work with the George Floyd family. This was emotional distress. You can't slander George Floyd because he's passed away. This was emotional distress caused to Gianni, that little girl that has to relive that trauma over and over and over. And so if Kanye is concerned about children, like he says his children, he's concerned about his child and the emotional distress that his child has to go through with TikTok, then he should damn well be concerned about the emotional distress that is caused upon Gianni, that little girl that was told this week through that trash documentary with Candace Owens saying that he died of fentanyl when it has been proven in the court of law that he was murdered in front of us all. And so for her to be able to do a documentary that was all based upon trying to get back at Meaty Petey. Yes, I gave him a new name, Meaty Petey.
Meaty Petey?
Meaty Petey is the guy that took Kim away from Kanye. I call him Meaty Petey because they said that because they said he working with something, so I gave him a new name. That's a new name, Meaty Petey. I've been waiting to get that off, by the way. They said he was working with something, so that's how he got Kim.
I would love to experience this level of freedom because I know if I were to go into a gun store and ask for any type of firearm or ammunition, people would be notified immediately.
Well, that's
You know
because of
what I'm
your
saying?
record, though.
Is it?
Yeah, if you had a
You
clean
think?
record, I think they wouldn't bother you. Maybe. You think? And he's got an upcoming Netflix special being produced by Dave Chappelle, and he's the host of the podcast, The Donnell Rawlings Show. Donnell Rawlings is here!
Did you tell his audience
No,
to
I
set
did
it
not.
up?
I didn't. Don't.
You told his
no,
audience not to respond to
no,
me.
I did not. That is
We're not
true.
going to have a show like that, Charlamagne.
That is not true.
They was laughing at me.
I think you're hilarious.
No, wait a minute. You set me up.
I think you're hilarious.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again. Okay? I'm gonna try it again. Now. And he's got an upcoming Netflix special being produced by Dave Chappelle, and he's the host of the podcast, The Donnell Rawlings Show. Donnell Rawlings is here!
You set me up, son.
Nothing I can do about that,
Yo,
Donnell.
this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well.
Here's what I want to talk about. Topic one. This is not a laughing matter, Donnell.
No, but I'm a comedian, and I'm here to... and you would pick the worst news week to have me on this damn show, too. When your producers called me, they said, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about this. I was like, I don't want to be a part of that shit, man. But I'm here for the sake of comedy.
Is this kind of conspiratorial thinking having an effect on how y'all report the news and, write about it?
All we do is bend over backwards to try to show people.
Oh! I knew you was going to be... I knew you was like that. You did it.
I got you, Joe.
Hey,
yo, he's about to get a black Twitter on that one. Right? You did like this. Say less.
We're trying to have a serious show here, Donnell.
My
brother, how are you, man?
You got Morris Chestnut's makeup, I see. You look good, man. I'm like, what is the best man doing the interviewing, motherfucker?
How do we not make the mistake of making Trump larger than life again? How do we keep him from taking up all the oxygen, Godfrey?
You can't. He's a terrific idiot. Donald Trump is an interesting man, regardless of whether you like it or not. He's just, I love his narcissism. He's so narcissistic.
Is he interesting or a train wreck? And we love watching a good train.
I'm the best president that you ever had in your life. I should take over this show. You're very terrible as a host. He's just fantastic. He thinks he's handsome. I love that. His little puckered lips, And he hates his family. He's so narcissistic. I can't help but watch this dude. Even when I'm in a bar and there's no volume, I go, what is he saying? And he has that little mouth.
They weren't even able to accept it themselves, but they talked about forming that more perfect union. We are a work in progress, and we need people in leadership positions who are serious about building and seeing that America.
That's real. Basically, what you're saying is we don't want the rest of America to be like Florida.
Well, we're in the age of
I'm not just gonna sit here and let y'all.
We're in the age of idiocy. We are in the age of idiocy.
All right, Dr. Phillips High School in Florida.
I was talking to my writers earlier, and I was telling them on my first talk show, Charlamagne and Friends, that was on MTV2, you was a panelist on there.
Yes, I was.
And nobody knew who you were, but they know now.
I mean, that's
That was like a decade ago.
Dude, that's big for you. Like, they still giving you shows.
Oh, damn, you gonna leave me hanging? I don't even want to dap you up now, bro.